Hi guys, Ken Lusk here with MyStarReport.com. Welcome to 2010. I can't believe that this month is over already. Jeez, oh flip. I've been on hiatus for a couple of months, enjoying my family, doing some work in my studio, upgrading my computer, doing some technical work with that. I'm sure you guys haven't missed me all that much. But anyway, 2010, of course, is already off to a bang. The theme this year is new beginnings, that's for sure, with the Cardinal Cross coming this summer. Also, this year is a year of 3 if you're into numerology. There are going to be some highly divine events, and there are going to be opportunities this year for all of us to take advantage of new energies, new information, new beginnings, new opportunities. And as I start this year with predictions, let's take a look at what's coming up with it. We have a full moon coming up here in a couple of days. The full moon is going to be happening on the 29th. It's going to be happening in Cancer. Remember now that Cancer also has the tail of the dragon in there right now, okay? The tail of the dragon. And that, of course, is the south node of the dragon. I just want to sort of straighten one thing out. A lot of people say, well, the tail of the dragon is negative energy. Yes, it can be. A lot of times, this is the energy that leads you to sabotage yourself. This is the energy that will sting you. Things like this. Okay, this is what mostly people talk about. But the tail of the dragon, from my perspective, one of the most important things is it gives you an opportunity wherever the tail of your dragon is, or wherever the tail of the dragon is in the specific energy that we're talking about. Right now I'm talking about mundane astrology in the constellation of Cancer, which is home, family, food, right? Taking care of people, nurturing all those energies that have to do with Cancer. That's where the tail of the dragon is. And the tail of the dragon gives us the opportunity to take our natural gifts and give to the world through the head of the dragon. Pull that energy forward from the tail, from our natural talents, and give to the world that way. With the tail of the dragon in Cancer, what we're talking about then is feeding the world, clothing the world, taking care of the world, embracing the world as if it were our own family, giving home and shelter to the world, just simply doing what we can. Your natural gifts, whatever those natural talents are, use them to help people. Use them to be a little less selfless, a little more selfless than you normally are. We all have a tendency to give when and where we can, right? But think about the very, very simple things that are easy for you to do in life. Easy things that for you that are easy to do, that don't take a whole lot of energy, that just come naturally to you. They may seem insignificant to you, those things, those natural talents, but they're not insignificant to the outside world. Trust me. So just be a little more selfless than you usually are. Give to the world what you can, where you can, and when you can. Keep your eyes open for the opportunity to help others and to treat others like they are part of your own family. Do your best to help, clothe people. Do something as simple as, say, an elderly couple, maybe cooking a meal for them and taking it to them to share it with them. How many of you have elderly people in your family or extended family or in your neighborhood that you could simply share a meal with? Maybe you find a chicken or a pot roast or something like that on sale in the grocery store, cheap, for pennies on the dollar. Pick it up, stick it in the crock pot, roast it, take it over to those people. They'll appreciate it, truly. Just little stuff like that. That's just an idea. It's kind of one of the things that I do. We've got, with this full moon coming in Cancer on the 29th, tides will rise in all bodies of water. So we're going to see flooding. We're going to see earthquakes again, of course. Every time you see a new moon or a full moon, that's going to involve earthquakes. Look at what happened with Haiti, earthquakes. And also nature's destructive forces. The sun is playing a great role in nature's destructive forces recently. Jupiter in Pisces is expanding these energies. That's why we saw so much destruction in Haiti. That's why we've seen so much destruction with water, flooding damage, snow damage, rain damage, really, really crazy, bizarro weather. That's because Jupiter is in Pisces, Uranus is in Pisces, and Jupiter is helping to expand that energy. Remember, Uranus controls the weather. Pisces is the oceans and the depths of the oceans. Uranus also has to do with shocking changes, earthquakes, okay? So with the sun probably going to be spitting out some solar flares here coming up, Jupiter's expansive energy, and a full moon coming up. Expect more of nature's destructive forces and more shocking earthquakes, dramatic earthquakes. More celebrity deaths. They'll not only continue, but they're going to increase here the 25th through the 4th of February. For the whole month, we're going to see celebrity divorce in the news, and conflict within celebrity marriages. January 28th through the 6th, dramatic news on the condition of the earth, animals, criticism over taxes and details over public resources, jobs, criticism over social services and public programs. January 28th through February 10th, dramatic news about corporations, law enforcement, organized crime, government, clandestine agencies, all those things that have to do with sort of Scorpio energies, okay, Pluto energies. Pluto is in the 12th house, and it's squaring Saturn in the 9th house, so expect to see legal issues, scandalous and controversial secrets will surface about religion, authority figures, institutions, legal matters, and institutions. Important books will be uncovered and discovered. Important art will be uncovered and discovered also. That's something that's actually going to take place all month. There will be a focus of events like that, though, from the 28th of January through the 10th of February. I'm going to give you some information later this week also on Chiron, the planet Chiron. I've been working on a little paper on that. The Cardinal Cross information, of course. Pay attention to my monthly forecast. December was a really, really great time for the information that I had posted on my monthly forecast page on my website, mystarreport.com. I'm also going to be archiving that information and locking it down into a PDF file for you guys to download. I'm going to start sharing more of that information with you. That's one of the things that I've been developing while I've been on hiatus, is a way to share more information with you. So PDF documents, people can't alter that stuff. I like it that way. Normally the sun in Aquarius, which is what's coming up here, is a very positive change kind of thing, very enterprising energy. But with Mars retrograde and Saturn retrograde, man, don't expect that to really be the case. There's going to be a lot of imaginative ideas, but no real energy for action. This is Lusk. I'll have more later. Out.